Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Thanks for joining me today. I am working in my Scavenger Hunt journal today. That's the 100 prompts provided by Janet M. Young. Her link will be in the description box below if you're interested. And yeah, so the prompt that I'm working on this page is mosaic. And since my pages are all a gel print of this shell pattern, why not make it a mosaic? So I've got my Derwent inktense pencils out. They are water soluble and they're supposed to be permanent when dry, so I figured I would just use water to activate them, and they can be like the mosaic tiles, and then the sort of taupey in the background will be the mortar. Does that work? I think it counts, right? And I just picked shades of green for this one, and then for each one I pick a different set of colors. I think this next one is blue. So I'm putting one color around the edge and then just adding a little bit of another color just to get kind of a variety in there. Make it look more dimensional and just more interesting. And this page just ends up being a lot of color. Kind of looks shaded, so it could look like three-dimensional tile, right? Anyways, I thought it was fun to do. It's been fun doing this 100-day challenge. I'm maybe halfway as of doing the voiceover here. There's 100 prompts, and I think I've done 51 or 52. I have a playlist in the description box below, so if you want to see my other pages that I've done so far, you can check that out. I think I will probably do a flip through and name the prompts through the flip through when I'm all done with the book. That's kind of my plan, I think. That way you can see that I've done all 100 if I explain them out. Because, yeah, I just figured that would be a good way to do it. I've started putting the numbers of the prompts at the bottom of each page so I can keep track of which ones contain what prompts. Because some of them, like doodling could be on multiple pages. So, yeah. I just picked one and put that number on there. And some of my pages are single prompts and some of them are more than one prompt. Which I could have done half the book size that I did, journal size, and gotten them all in, I think. I'm not quite halfway through my book. I did short it. I didn't put 100 pages in there, 100 single side pages. And I was worried. I guess I didn't need to be worried. But it's been really fun. I hope, you're following along. If you like this kind of thing, it's a real fun challenge. You don't have to draw everything, and you can combine lots of prompts. I know several people have said they've already finished all of it. I don't know how, unless they put it all on just a few pages. But I do have one prompt that I'm confused about, and it's called Snark Dragon. I looked up Snark Dragon, and those are both come out of the Urban Dictionary for things that I don't approve of. I'm a prude. What can I say? So I'll figure I'll do a dragon and maybe make a snarky remark. That works, right? A snarky dragon? I don't know. I'll have to think about that one some more. I've only seen one person do that prompt, at least on the hashtag. So if you want to see pictures of other people's, there's a hashtag on Instagram and it's Scavenger Hunt 2024, so you can see other people's. But I went looking for anybody who had done Snark Dragon, and I found one person. And I see a dragon, but I don't know where the snark is. So I'm outlining it with my, I think this is my Tombow calligraphy pen, which I really love. And just outlining all of it to really make it look more mosaic. Because that is the prompt we're going with today. Or at least on this page. I do 2 pages. So, and I do have this really sped up. You probably don't need to watch me do every single bit of this, but it's almost over. I think maybe I edited it. I can't remember now. And I just edited it last night. So, oh yeah, see? Didn't make you watch me outline all of them, though I did about half. So I wanted to add some more color to it. So I'm covering up the bottom and the top with a magenta. It's kind of a hot pink color. It's kind of soaking into my paper and not blending real well. But that's okay. All right, spin, spin, we're done. There's a little bit of a close-up. I did go around with a white pen just to highlight the mosaic tile effect a little bit more. So the next scavenger hunt prompt that I'm doing is draw your breakfast. So technically this wasn't my breakfast now because I've started doing protein drinks for breakfast. But I've had hot chocolate for breakfast before when I've been really cold, so I'm trying a cup of hot chocolate. And yeah, so I drew my cup. Now I'm going to add paint because, yeah, got to be able to see it with all that pattern gel print in the background. And I'm using parchment. And I did draw a little bit with the, I drew with charcoal and a little bit with the Stabilo, so that's going to kind of combine with the parchment and make it kind of grungy looking, I guess. And I tried to get the steam coming up. And yes, I'm a flipper. When I paint, I like to orient things to my hand, so I do flip things around a bit. So I put a little Stabilo out there, and then this is just matte medium to create a table to put my hot chocolate on. A hot cocoa. Just trying to make my curve a little bit better and kind of cover up some of the smeary grayness of it. I was trying to remember what I do next. Oh, a little bit of shading. And then I decide that it needed a pattern. My cup needed a pattern. and I didn't want anything too complicated. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit of white. I wanted to highlight part of the cup so it didn't look so flat and looked a little bit better. So I just add a little bit of white paint just to highlight a little bit. And then I go for a real simple pattern for my cup. I googled mug designs or whatever and found the letter M on a cup, and it was like a classy looking design. So I decided I would add that to my mug. That's me thinking about it. I didn't edit very much out of this, so sorry if there's a few pauses while my brain's thinking about things. I usually cut those out, but apparently I didn't on this one today. Yes, this was an actual cup design I saw on Google. So I'm doing the M in a little bit of a bronzy color. It's a metallic marker. Just fixing things a little bit. So I decide, I tried to match the color from the gel print and decided to fill in a little bit of the white areas. And then I just went up against the cup just to make it stand out a little bit. Oh, and I figured you wouldn't know it was hot chocolate unless I use something. That is another prompt, is food packaging. Does this count? It was edible. It was cocoa powder, hot chocolate mix. So I'm just going to glue that on so you can tell what it is that I had. And then yeah, I'm going to make it look torn open. Glue that in. And there we go. So there are my 2 prompts for the scavenger hunt today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave me a comment or a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you like my videos and would like to see more, think about subscribing. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have an awesome day.